Okay, I have already picked up some color and put a bubble into it. It looked like a lot. I think it's sort of an orangey red. And I'm going to do a twisty vase with it. Going to get this gather here, put a little dichro on here, and then shape it up a little bit and then go in the, probably encase the dichro and then go in the mold. I hope there's enough glass in the furnace for that. It seems like it's running out pretty quick here. It's been a pretty productive day. When I finally figured out that trick about the putty, gosh, everything's coming off just real clean. So I got a really cool looking vase done. Did the cup overlay technique, and I mean, I was just kind of not so sure how things were going to go, so I just, you know, let things happen, and worked out good. But that trick, it's funny, that's how guys knock their pieces off when they've got somebody there to help. They'll just tap it off into their gloves. And I just never figured that I could do that very successfully without someone to catch it. But I kind of made a backstop out of fire blanket there, and it has caught some pretty big pieces, so it seems to work just fine. And man, I couldn't be happier with that. You get to a point with a piece, you got to finish it. I mean, it's just got to go in, and that very last minute when things break, that's just... man, that's hardly acceptable, to put it mildly. It just was so bad. But it's getting on, moving on from that. Just really glad. I feel like I could blow some pretty nice bowls now. Still haven't done a wavy bowl for a while with the... That one's tricky because you gotta time there after you spin it out, when it's real tricky to put any more heat into it. So it's either gonna come off clean or it's gonna cool off too much. I'll just have to see what my technique is gonna be. I'm either gonna have to try to put it back in the glory with it all wavy, which is almost impossible if it gets real big, or use my torch back there, or just head straight over and put it away. I don't know. I'm going to pull this dichro up a little bit into the piece. Dad seemed to like the video of the twisty vase before, so this will be a good one. All I'm hoping is that the color comes out, because that's the big unknown with this one, is this big blob of color I put on here. I just gotta wonder how it's gonna do when it thins out, and with the heat I put into it. Just shape this up a little more. Hopefully, even if it's a crappy color, it's a nice backdrop for this dichroic glass to sit on top of. Even if that's all it can do. bubble in there real good. we'll be fine getting another gather here. Get another drink of water. Water's still real good and cold. I made the nastiest, well, it's fine, but it's a tumbler and it's got just this really wavy top, uneven top on it, but it's really big and it's great for just getting a drink of water. Glass blowers always get their crappiest glass to use for themselves. Like the cobbler's kids has no shoes. Just barely got that one in there. I'm in between block sizes again here. Could use a 9. 8's just got it. This is pretty neat dichroic. It captured some bubbles in it too, so it sort of got a sweeping look to it. It's got some motion in there. You can see that. In the smaller twisted mold, so this should be just about perfect for that. Always want to leave a lot of glass on the bottom for this so it doesn't span too much and leave me with nothing to punny up with. So I like to get a real good point on the end before I go into the mold. I used to spend a lot of time chilling the bottom before I did it too, and that's not a bad thing either. Just kind of getting a newspaper or the jacks on there and chilling that down, shaping it, getting it all prepared. Need more wax. Luckily, the hardware stores carry it for lubricating tools and stuff. I've been thinking about trying that spray-on graphite lubricant that they make. Stuff might work good. Bubble got a little off center. I think gravity can fix it. Gravity and me. arbor. Straighten that bubble up. Almost looks like feathering on that dichro this time. Plenty of glass on the bottom. This is a deceptively narrow mold. You go into it having thought you've narrowed down your piece pretty good, and always seems like you need to go just a little bit more. I could just swing this out, but it can get away from you too, and then you end up having to blow too much to get it into the spirals. Give it that point. Just stretch it out a little bit more, make it a little taller. It's coming out good though. That's looking about right. I think there's still plenty of glass, and it's going to need it because it's really got to puff out to look good. I'll chill that bottom one time here. That should help. Get the top of it right underneath that burner here. Probably could have made this a lot taller. I think the shape's good though. Yeah, it looks good. I fogged up my glasses or something there. This color looks really red here. Let's hope it finishes that way. With some light behind it, it looks good, but just have to see how it comes out. It's kind of like I dusted the dichro on here. It's neat. Very deep ridges. And I got some sweat in my vision there. Yeah, I'd love it if this color came out the way that it looks even through the light here. Sort of like red wine, cherry. Still got a nice clear bit of glass on the bottom, suggesting thickness. Okay. I think we got a good flatness there. I'll heat the top a couple times, just in case there's some thin spots where it blew out the sides. It's pretty dramatic looking. Well, I forgot to put punnies up, so I am going to use a small blowpipe. Improvise. Only problem with this is you end up with a chunk of glass in your blowpipe hole, so I'll have to fix that tomorrow or before I use it. Don't use these real small ones that much though. I'll convert them to punties. The color doesn't look like too much outside of the glory hole, unfortunately. It's like Mom was saying. Make it look like the way it does when it's hot. And that may be the challenge on this one. Oh, it's hot because of the steam. Try to rectify that situation here. Oh, not good. Not good. So I got water inside the pipe, and that just really makes it hot. Damn. I got to be careful when I go to grab it. I don't think it'll last long hot. Like, ooh, shoot. Just got to be careful. That's why you don't use a blowpipe for a punny. I knew there was a reason. I still haven't gone to check yet if it's square. Damn. Oh, my knee. Had a weird thing happen after yoga this week. My knee just started feeling really funny. It's not hot enough. But it is good and square. Falling apart here. Pipe's hot, leg won't work. Not ready to call it a day anyway, I guess. Almost out of glass. Little Mill is probably ready to get out and chase his friends. They're probably ready to go to bed. Can't really do too much with this thing with this pipe this hot. I just get it open and make a nice little vase out of it. I'll just try to clean it up here a little bit. My left knee was already kind of bothering me, and this is my right knee. I don't know what the deal is. I actually think it's getting over something, kind of realigning or something, but it kind of hurts in the meantime. Pretty straight. As straight as a spiral vase can be. One more reheat. That dichro looks cool anyway. Kind of looks like all just chopped up pieces of paper or something in there. Nice off. I'm getting the skills. And a nice little piece. So nice.